Hi there, Virgo. How are you? Welcome to your 2025 reading. And in this reading, we're going to be looking at three major things that Spirit wants to talk to you about with the energy surrounding you in 2025. And this is three big goals, three big energies that are coming towards you or that Spirit are pushing you and kind of guiding you towards. So this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node. And let's see what Spirit want to start with for you. So let's get the big three energies coming your way and surrounding you in 2025. Okay. We have Star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Amazing. So where things might have felt really difficult, we are moving away from that. Where things haven't worked out, haven't panned out the way that you wanted to, or the way that really felt just, this is going to be over. And we've got Phoenix. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. It's been a heavy year. For some of you, this could be even more than a year where things have been quite heavy, where it's felt very tense, um, very heavy. There's an oppression feeling. There's like, no matter what you would have tried, something hasn't worked out. And I want to say as well, that's spirit, the feeling Spirit's giving me is that nothing was your fault. It's like you couldn't have done anything different. So if you are thinking, if I'd done this or if I'd done that, Spirit's saying, don't overthink. Don't worry about what did happen, what didn't happen. This is the year where things start falling into place. And we've got Cracker. And before I started the reading, I was actually shuffling the cards just to get them fresh for you for the reading. And I do that before every reading. And this card kept popping out, and it says, positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune await. So I do really feel like this is completely for you. There is something that's going to happen. There's going to be more than one surprise, because Christmas Spirit's showing me Christmas crackers, but like more than one. There's more than one thing that's going to happen, and it's like, oh, thankfully, thankfully, thankfully. And just a Spirit saying, enjoy it. Don't worry about everything that comes to you going away. Enjoy it, because you absolutely deserve it. This is going to be across different areas of your life. It's not going to be in just one area. So for you, for your personal circumstances, this is of course going to be very, very different, and it will look very different, but it will be in different areas for sure. Okay, let's see the energy surrounding this, the underpinning energy surrounding all of this. Thank you. Chiron healing. This is in relation to what you've just been through. Whatever it is that you've been experiencing, the thing that feels like it just won't end, the perpetual cycle of something that feels painful and hurtful, you're going to understand what that all means, and you're going to understand how to be in a how to be at peace with something, how to be in a loving environment with something that once felt very painful. Chiron is the wounded healer placement. It's the bit where we always carry the wound, but what happens when we heal that wound is all of a sudden we end up helping others to heal the same wound. And it's not about it going, it's about it integrating, and that feels very important for you. Oh, Venus love. So there's going to be a lot of new things that come in the form of pleasure, in the form of creativity, in the form of just deep desire for something and moving towards things that really are in your heart space. For some of you, this could be, oops, for some of you, this could be a romantic relationship, but it absolutely doesn't have to be. I feel like this is, again, touching lots of different areas of your life. And Grand Cross Provoker. So this is where we've had the Grand Cross is like it's this kind of crossroads challenging energy that we kind of come across. Some people have a Grand Cross in their natal chart, so you might have this square. It will be this square in your natal chart, a red square, if you're familiar with your chart at all. Or it will be that there's an alignment, a transition and progression imprint that is forming this shape, and this energy can be very it's where kind of challenges are presented. But when we understand what these challenges are, and when we have this center point, and when we can balance through these, and when we understand a lot more about ourselves, what's going on, it's like, no, this is where you come over the biggest challenge, and then everything else kind of, you get strength from it. And there's a lot of healing that's been happening before, because this feels like the energy you're coming off, and then these are your powers. So your power is to be able to heal because of healing you've done yourself, being able to love because of love that you've shown yourself, being able to come over challenges and help others with challenges because of what you've overcome yourself. It's like you haven't had the bridge there ready and waiting for you. You've had to build the bridge yourself, and it's taken time and energy and money and resources. The Hierophant and the Emperor. For some of you, this is relationship. Could be, and this is energy that's still with you. It could be that a relationship ended many years ago, but the energy of that, or the wounds of that relationship, that energy is still with you. But you're going from feeling in the dark and feeling like you have to be defensive or attack before you're attacked in any way, shape, or form. You're going into a lot more of a spiritual growth stage here. And some of these obstacles are being moved from your pathway. This this Emperor wants to come out. Let's see if it comes back out for you. I'm just, whoops. Oh, yeah. Okay. Spirit saying we're taking these. Wow. Wow. We've got the Star, the Star, Temperance, and Ten of Cups. What else have we got? Wow. This is extremely positive. You're going to see the truth. You're going to have, this is, I mean, this is all about healing. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Swords. You're going to see the truth. You're going to be told new truths. You're going to be given new ideas. You're going to see a new way forward. You're going to have the energy to springboard off something and start something again. Yeah, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. And let's get one. I just want to get one more for you for this. The Ace of Swords. There we go. I think that was the Eight of Pentacles there. Yeah, you are progressing. You are absolutely progressing. Spirit really wanted you to have these cards. So we've got a lot of healing. This is, so with the Star card as well, for me, just from an astrological perspective as well, there is something about the energy in your chart moving. You're moving away. There's a transit, there's a progression, there is a return, there's a retrograde period, there's something that happens this year, and I feel like it's not just the collective energy. I feel like this is your personal natal chart. For all of you, I feel like it's your personal natal chart, because it feels deep for your specific energy imprint. There's healing that's been happening. It could be something that is aspecting your Chiron, an energy that's impacting where your Chiron is placed. And there's, if you're into astrology, if you're not into the astrology, don't worry about that at all. Just know that you can trust the feeling of the energy leaving. That's kind of what Spirit wants to say. The energy is passing. It's like you're at the end of something now. You're at the end of one phase, and the phase was necessary, but it's like it doesn't have to go into the next phase. But this is about your star imprint. This is about your ability to connect with the infinite. This is your healing journey coming to a close, so that you can take this next step fully. And on top of that, this is dreams coming true for you. Things weren't aligned in the right way. No matter what you did last year, was going to be the case. There was something here about that, about this not being the right time. There was other things that needed to happen and needed to be at play here. So now what we're learning is keeping things in moderation. You've had a lot of healing, and you've had a lot of protection and guidance from spirit masters, from ancestors, from spirit guides, spirit helpers. And you are now understanding the difference on your emotional waves. You understand how you shine, your strengths. You understand that you've been shown the truth, and you understand what that truth feels like to you. And it's like, once you've had a taste of that truth, you will never go back. It's like you understand that now. It's like your superpower, your biggest thing. You've got this trinity happening, this mind, body, spirit trinity happening, where you can be in the spirit world and you can be in the physical world, and you kind of treat that as an adventure, and you can go between the two without feeling like you have to stick with one. You are keeping things in this level of moderation. It's not about equality. It's about knowing when to take more of something, less of something, and then when to switch that over. And this could be relating to a romantic relationship or your family in some way, but something that is extremely emotionally fulfilling to you, with this 10 of Cups coming out with it. Very strong. This is like this feels long-term energy as to where your year is going. So whatever happens at the beginning of the year, this is this is where you're going. Okay. And I feel like this is more your kind of day to day, just to remember. Spirit saying you're going to be shown the truth, or you're going to see the truth with whatever was happening last year. And it's like, keep working hard. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep working. Remember to step back and see how far you've come, but keep going. Your resources, it's going to get better resource wise. Okay, you're going somewhere. You might not be able to see it yet, but Spirit's saying, trust us. It's there. It's happening. Okay, what else do we need to know about how this energy is coming towards us next year? This complete transformation with the Phoenix energy, and you've got the star coming up twice. Which is your wish fulfillment, which is your luck, your abundance. Thank you. Spirit saying 3. Okay. Are they next to each other? Yes. Okay. There we go. We have oh wow, the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Five of Swords. So for those of you where you're in a romantic relationship, there is wedding, there is at the next level of commitment, there is proposal, whatever it is that, I mean, it's going to be different for everybody, and commitment means obviously different things to different people, but there's something that's being taken the next level up in a connection, and that it feels like a love-based connection, a romantic love-based connection for many of you. If it's not, and it won't be for everybody, this is a real deep soul friend where you are trusting somebody on a deeper level, and somebody's really earning your trust and showing you that they really want to take care of you, and they care about you, and they love you. It's this year we are moving away from conflict, from drama, from harsh words, from any kind of spite. This is not the year for that. This is about staying away from anything that feels isolating or disconnecting, or allowing that to happen. I feel like this has happened to you. Uh, we've got, so the High Priestess, I was getting a lot of High Priestess energy with the Temperance card coming up, but this, you are really going in between both worlds here. This is a very, very spiritually enlightening year. This is going, you've been through a lot of the, maybe what you might refer to as dark night of the soul. You've been through a lot of self-exploration. There's a lot of hermit energy, which is your own energy coming up, that I'm feeling as well here. It's like you already have this light on in your awakening pathway, but there's more and more and more, but you're going to advance quite quickly this year spiritually, if you want to, if that's your choice. And you've definitely got this expression of love that comes in with that. Everything is underpinned by your spiritual path. I mean, it always is. But there's a very conscious activation of your spiritual pathway this year. Let's have a look at what doors are opening for you, what Spirit want you to look out for as we go through this year. Doors for Virgo, please, Spirit. Oh, we had a flip there, didn't we? Yes. Morning memory. Its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. Meditate under the sun. So something about being out in the sunshine to help with this healing, perhaps, or for inspiration for a new idea. Let me show you the other side of this card as well, just because we're looking at signs as well here. Okay, let's get another one. Birth. Yeah, we're Phoenix rising from the ashes this year, which is awesome energy. Another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. It's a new start, Virgo. It's a brand new start. So this is the front of the card here. It's an absolute brand new start. It will unfold Do you know how how last year or over the recent past might not be confined to just one year, but the recent past where things have just whatever you've done, it's been like, oh, I can't catch a break. It's like this year is the opposite. It's one good thing after another. Um, and it helps advance things quite quickly for you. Let's get some guidance then on this pathway, and then we'll look a little bit deeper into the future pathway and see what you need to look out for and anything else Spirit wants to share about this year of joy, because it's much less testing than the previous period. Yes, it is. We've got snake, shed old skin, out with the old, in with the new. I feel like this is also applying to um, everything. So old things in your home, old, just anything that feels old, holding on to old energy, anything that feels connected to something that you don't want to be connected to anymore, get rid. Lord, take charge with authority. Yeah, you can step forward with confidence now. Yeah. Mountains, stand your ground. You are not going to be moved and pushed and swept away in the same way that you felt like you were last time. You have a lot more grounding this time round. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Believe that this is a year of good fortune. Okay. This is also for me your star imprint, your unique imprint. Sage, be devoted and committed. I feel like this is in relation to your spiritual pathway. So be devoted to because we've got the 7 and the 8 of Pentacles here as well. So it's working through this pathway and having commitment to the pathway and trust in the pathway, knowing that time is not a factor of success when it comes to this pathway. It is up to life whether we go one way or the other in and how fast that goes. When it comes to our destiny and when it comes to things that are outside of our control, we've got our own free will and we can make our own choices, but there's so much out of our control that we can't see, and a lot of that just attracts to us through the energy that we're holding as well. Okay, and we've got winter. Take care of your needs. Don't feel like you have to rush this year. There's less anxiety, there's less panic. I feel like there's been a lot of panic. Okay, what else do we need to know about this energy, Spirit? Here with you are. What else can we be aware of to step fully in this energy? Thank you. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. You're getting there. You've already got the tools you need. You've got the knowledge that you need. You're nearly there. Slow and steady. Don't try and run and race over the finish line at the expense of not going over the finish line entirely. There's no rush. You're not in any rush with anyone. This is your journey, your pathway, your timing. I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be an absolute relief to slow down. 5 of Pentacles, yeah. Because it's like you just haven't had a chance to breathe. You haven't had a chance to think. You haven't had a chance to enjoy time on your own, your kind of small luxuries, it's like working to pay your mortgage, and you haven't actually had time to be in the house to enjoy the property that you have worked so hard to get. It's kind of like that. And I say that because we've got Taurus energy, which is all about your material possessions and resources. But that's the feeling. It's kind of been isolating. We had that earlier, didn't we? Yes, with the 5 of Swords. This is not a year to be isolated. This is a year to be connected on a deep, deep emotional level, on a deep, deep soul level. Okay, what else do we need to know this year for Virgo? What do we need to look out for, Spirit? Let me keep going. Okay, there we go. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I think that really feels like we're clarifying the Ace of Swords. You're going to have a new idea. Don't worry if you haven't got the idea yet. This is not about you knowing which way to go. This is about knowing that you're ready to move now. Yes, the Hanged Man. So where you have been feeling stuck or like you're not ready to move, that has been absolutely right. What spirit don't want you to do is to feel like you have to stay there, um, and be in any kind of illusion about why you have to stay where you are. You can move and change. You're not fixed in one place. You can go whenever you want to go. You've already got the information you need, and now you can choose whether to move now or to move next week or to move next month. I don't mean move physically necessarily, although for some of you that might be the case, but move with something that you're pulled towards. We've got this very strong Venus energy, and that's about being pulled towards something that you desire and that you love, that you care about, that's important to you, that lights you up, that really connects your heart space. So stay where you need to catch a breath and to kind of have that just back to ground level, back to base, but then keep moving forward, because you as you walk along this pathway, you're going to get this idea, or if you've already had an idea of how you want to move forward, you're going to have that clarified. You're going to have the details of that ironed out so that you have this clear way forward. There's clarity here, a lot of clarity. Okay, let's get one final card, viewer, for you and see what your superpower is. I've just shuffled these all the wrong way. I don't read these in reverse, so if that's the case, if it comes out upside down, I'm sorry, but it's not supposed to be. I think that was just what I did then. So let's see what your superpower is and the main thing you can use to navigate everything this year. What's the main? Here we go. Wild woman. So this is about you not sticking to somebody else's plan. This is a year for you to be in full certainty of your direction, of how you want to move forward, how, and not sticking to one route. This is not linear. This is about your creativity, and we've got that with the Venus, because with this wild woman energy, I always pick up like an Empress energy. This is about unleashing yourself. This is about becoming at one and being completely in the flow in order to take action. This is no longer in your life, in your pathway, in your job, or in your relationships, or however this is applying for you. And I do feel like it's in more than one area. No more are you going to be limited by somebody else. You now have this exponential, spirit's giving me that word, I don't usually say that word, um, energy level where you can expand in ways that you haven't experienced before. This is an incredible energy. Yeah, and you won't be moved from this pathway either. Wow. So whatever's happened before 2025, you are on the up now. Okay, so trust that there's this energy, this really positive energy flow is coming in, and you're moving away from this kind of more challenging energy, but these challenges are going to help you move quicker past anything else that comes up this year. But we've got a very heart-based year coming up for you, and a lot of new things. Okay, viewer, I will leave it there for today. Thank you for watching the reading with me as always, and I hope you've got some messages of guidance from Spirit in the reading today, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.